Morning everyone, happy Saturday morning to everybody. Today we're going to do the next segment of what's in the box. A few people have guessed before, or on this time around I should say, and Christopher Chace this time has guessed that there's a Nova in this box. Now he's right, there is a Nova in this box, and it's, well, Chevy on the box here, Chevy inside the box, but just not an Impala. So let's get into this thing and I'll show you what we got here. And this is what I'm toying with. It's a Jimmy Flintstone resin body. It's molded off of the Rat Packer Nova with the corrected wheelbase, everything moved forward and stock wheelbase put back into it. Except for mine, it's not sitting on a altered wheelbase chassis. It's sitting on a 2005 Corvette chassis. It's the Revell chassis underneath it. Tires and wheels are out of the Revell BMW, that little two-seater Roadster. I want to say it's a Z5, but I'm not completely sure on that. I don't have fuel-injected engine in this. It's got an older style, old school style small block Chevy in it. We'll get into that here in a minute. This is kind of the color I'm looking for, or wanting to go with it. I don't know if I can do that with the paint that I have here. It's a different hue, but I may just use this and get somewhat close to it. I'm thinking spraying this over like a flat black base might get me somewhat close to that. Again, this is Bob's Paints. For anybody looking to get some Bob's Paint, you can contact him, and he's got some pretty nice stuff. This is Tangible Pearl. Pretty sure it's a kind of off the House of Color paints. But this is what we got. And this thing will fall apart because nothing's, there we go. That's the side profile of it. And this is the ride height that it'll be at, or it's gonna stay at this ride height. Chassis off just a little bit. There we go. And then this is the chassis. I got something inside. Oh, I know what it is. Chassis all together and painted. You can see in the back here where I've modified the rear valance. I've added this all boxed in just to kind of give the exhaust some flow. I'll probably run some tailpipes off of these, bring them out to the end. Or I thought about just leaving them where they are. Don't know yet. Transmission's in the back. Bell housing into like a final drive going into the drive shaft coming back to the transmission. I can pull it apart here a little bit, show the interior. See where I boxed the firewall in. Got more or less a 327 in it with injection on it. Firewall was all just sheet plastic added in. Widened out the tubs in the rear. And that's kind of the back shot of it. A Corvette rear diffuser in the back for the finish out the back. Now I am going to sand down these taillights and put the chrome ones on it. At least I'm thinking that way anyway. Who knows, I may just paint these silver and go over and touch them up with a little red after the fact. It might work out. Then on the front end, I'm going to use a kit piece. I'll throw that on the front, and then I got something laying inside here. Hold on a second. On the hood, I gotta put a cowl or a cowl in this yet to hold the hood up. But on the hood, I'm thinking about going with that, with something like this cut in and set into the hood, just to give a little bit of a bulge, just to kind of cover up the injectors. I don't want to go with an actual true scoop. I just want to go with something just to make it look like it's covering the hood. Could even mount that backwards too. Have the vents coming out the rear. Who knows? I'm still toying around with that idea. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. Alright. I'll break it apart here a little bit. Again, that's just a Corvette chassis. BMW style wheels on it. Chassis is pretty well painted and done. I gotta add all the drive accessories and stuff to the front of the engine yet. Put a radiator in it. This is all pretty much just right out of the kit. Front end was snubbed up a little bit. And this is the interior. Nothing too fancy going on here, but mini tubs were added into it. I got sand everything down, smooth everything out yet. I gotta straighten up this a little bit. It's a little crooked yet. I'll cut that back and straighten it out a little bit. Dash will cover it up anyway, but. And the box end firewall. Pretty simple, I mean, more or less. And that all just sits together. And that's the, like I said, it's kind of the color I want to go for. I think that looked pretty good. I had the the resin nose for it. This comes with the resin body when you get it from Jimmy. I was trying to cut the headlights out of it, the buckets out of it, because I wanted to put lenses in it, and went a little too far and knocked the corner off. Yeah, I could just get a hold of Jimmy and get another one, but I'll just use a kit piece. I'll use this one instead. Detail out the lens a little bit as much as I can on this, or I'll drill these out and put an actual true lens with a bucket behind it. Figure that one out when I get there. This is the dashboard going in. Get rid of that paintbrush. And if I can get it together here. There we go. That'll be the dashboard going in the car. Of course, I have to cut the back of it down and shorten it up so it don't sit too far into the interior, but that'll be what goes in it. I have to come up with some seats yet for it. I don't have any seats for it. The monogram vet kit that I had was a parts kit, so I don't have the complete kit for it. But I've got enough seats and stuff around here. I can find something, I'm sure, to throw in it. Easy enough. But I think with that, that's about all there is to say on this little number. Other than got a lot more work. This has been kind of something I've been working on off and on when I go to different building bulls. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a building bull or not. Building bull is just kind of getting a bunch of guys together, sitting at a place, a meeting place, and just building, shooting the bull with everyone and having fun. But usually when I go to the building bulls or the get-togethers like that, I've been kind of pulling this out and working on it at them. Custom Kempson miniature, we've had a couple where I've worked on this there. Butcher's Car Club out of Delavan, Wisconsin down here, and out of Davenport, Iowa. It's kind of a two-part or a duo group type setting. But I've worked on it, down there at Butcher's Car Club a lot too. I think that's about the only two places I really worked on this. Usually don't work on it too much at home. I usually take it to them places, so don't know why, just fun to do. Something different. We haven't been meeting a whole lot too with the COVID stuff going around, so haven't gotten a lot of work done on it lately. This is the resin hood that came in the kit. You got a hood with it as well. Not much there, just a hood. But that's it as far as this part of the box, or what's in this box. So Christopher Chace guessed the Nova this time around. So congrats to him. Now he's got bragging rights to say, hey, I got it. So with that in mind, we'll pull out the next box and see if anybody can guess what's inside this box. All right, so now take a guess as to what is in this box. Care to take a guess? Let me know down in the comments below. See what you think. I will say this, it's a partially built model in here. And it's sitting on one of my jigs, frame jigs like I have underneath my 39 Ford. Just to get the right height, because right now the suspension's being worked on. And it's just kind of suspended in midair. I'm wondering if Brian, I wonder if you know what's in here. Think you got an idea? Maybe you can help everybody out. With that in mind, I'm going to cut you all loose. Like I said, today's Saturday morning. I'm going to try to get this thing wrapped up. I'll try to get it online right here when I get done. Get it out to where you guys can kind of check it out and see what's going on. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Enjoy it. Hope the sun's shining wherever you are. It's supposed to rain here today, but we'll see what happens there. They've been known to get it half right before, so we'll see if it rains at all. With that in mind, have a good day. Take care, everyone. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And enjoy the day. Have fun, y'all. Take care. See you on the corner. Bye-bye.